I mean, you look at the Pro Tour order of merit right now, it's another up in the air situation.
Going to go on the 20 segment. That leaves the ball. Oh, well, it's the first dart at double that he's tell a lie. Matt Campbell hasn't missed a dart at double. He should get one at the ball minimum here. But has he blocked it? Don't think he has. Oh, he certainly hasn't. Certainly hasn't.
A 95 checkout on the bull, and guess what? Another 15 dart leg, and Matt Campbell on his finishing so far, absolutely imperious.
One treble gets him to a decent finish. He's not got that, so it's a big, again, it's a big combo finish Matt Campbell's going to have to take out, even if he's allowed a go at it. 18 and top says he doesn't get a look.
31.
Well, we've not seen anything of this order in this game, but if it happens, it's game over.
Well, had he found that, it would have left tops, and it would have left Ian White sweating.
32.
As it is, anxious times for Ian White. High and fly on the first attempt. Second is the required product, and for the third time today, we're into an 11-5 as well, and that could be the final nail. Campbell looking at 149. Double 16. Oh, what a way to sign off that would have been. As it is, he's got all the time in the world and almost all the darts in the world as well, Dan.
Yeah, and it looks like a fourth consecutive defeat for Ian White on the European Tour. He's had some creditable defeats, he's had some pretty shocking ones. This is somewhere in the middle. There's been some good stuff, but not enough of it. And Matt Campbell picks up only his second ever victory on the European Tour. It's a match that went the distance. You can see the frustration from Ian White. It's all good-humoured, but Matt Campbell will face the number 16 seed and reigning UK Open champion Andrew Gilden.
437.
Yeah, Klaassen, again, he will know that this, having worked so hard to get here, I mean, he'll be keen to give people reminders anyway, but he'll know that this is an opportunity. I mean, on the Challenge Tour, he's not really pulled any punches of late. I think it's fair to say.
89.
Well, the last year he's been all right on the WDF circuit. He's won a couple of massive titles. Surely it's got to be treble 14. Oh, interesting.
74.
That was so close.
40.
We're seeing some really interesting routes today. Double 10. And Klaassen gets there for the halfway point.
Yeah, 15 darter, break of throw.
So that's got a few dots next to it. And he's got 1-2-6 again. And he's going to get a shot at it again.
97. 126.
Yeah, O'Connor on 146. Klaassen will be hopeful of returning anyway, but he can't find the bullseye, and he's left himself 25. Now, I said he'll be hopeful that O'Connor won't find 146, and he's every right to be hopeful because two single 19s, well, three single 19s have scuppered it.
Going to be 17 for double 4. Oh, no, he looks at his hand. And he did so at the very start of the match as well. And maybe he's got a little bit of a nick on his index finger, something that's just troubling him a little bit. He'll be troubled even more if the bull is hit. And it is. Troublesome 30 seconds for Klaassen. And we've now got a tied game after 8.
Well,
Klaassen's engine has never really been in doubt. 60 needed.
46.
This is a big, big ask. However,
it's gettable, but it's not manageable on this occasion. He's found the second treble 20 for good measure anyway. Klaassen, no margin for error here on 76. 16 for tops for a 5-4 lead. Oh, that's nicely done, especially when you consider the trouble that he had in the previous leg when he pushed his score as well. That's a really good measured response by Jelle Klaassen. That as well, by the way, 180 to leave 5-14s from 250. But Mensor's not on stage yet. O'Connor can't find the 170. Klaassen, opportunity beckons with 116.
He did it 76.
Oh.
He's not going to get 116.
That was, I mean, that was
62.
right in the middle, wasn't it?
Willie requires
In the lower
30.
portion as well. Don't really know what happened with that first dart.
Let's go all the way then, Willie.
As
we do. Great game of darts. Both averaging 93 and change. Both got very... I guarantee that was a slipped dart. That was not for the 25 and bull. That was for the 60. It just came out of his hand wrong.
Oh, excellent final dart there from Klassen. He went right over to the right-hand side of the oche, and he found his way through to 130. And O'Connor needs a big visit here, and he's not going to get one. Doesn't matter what he throws with this final dart, he won't be down to a finish. And Klassen is, and he's on throw. And he's now looking at tops for the match. And Jelle Klassen had options there. He could easily have just laid it up because O'Connor was nowhere near, but Jelle Klassen having to withstand an awful amount of pressure. 2 top-plus checkouts, a fairly respectable average in the end.
He will be in Prague as well as Trier, so lots of scope to bolster his World Match Play and World Grand Prix position. But I think he's okay with that, not being a seed and being a really troublesome floater.
Yeah, well, he was troublesome enough to do Michael van Gerwen over in Visa last year in astonishing circumstances.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That was a weird game.
Yes.
Weird in a funny way.
The best kind of weird. Now, is it a level game? Yes, it is. Simon Whitlock, having missed his first 13 darts at double, has managed to hit his last 2. Breaker
in May and Trier in late June, early July. So he's got more coming. Used to be noted for this, you know.
He never takes it out nowadays, though.
Nearly put egg in your face.
It was close, though, wasn't it?
It's very close.
Oh, hang on, this could go still. Would have been the hard way.
42. Simon requires
well,
25.
At 2-0 down, you thought that Whitlock was really struggling on the doubles. Since then, oh, he's missed a single, but he's back at double 4.
21.
And another missed opportunity. He could be miles ahead.
Kimmy requires 64.
So 64 for a level game once more, and to stop this run of Whitlock. He's taken the last 3 legs, the Aussie, but 1 dart to stop the rots. It is stopped, and we got a level game, and everything leading up to this match, and indeed from what we've seen, suggests that this is going deep.
Something like a 140 here just to get him going again. No time like the present, I guess.
180 gets him to a finish. Oh, beautiful.
There's no better way to finish a match than taking 3, 2, 1 and 6. I know it's not going to be for a 9-darter, but he'd like to get this done before Kim causes him any more bother. But bother aplenty tonight, because if Kim takes 73, maximum legs tonight, it will be leg 33 of 33.
Kim to take us all the way. Well, for some reason, Simon Whitlock has left double 11. He thought about it, and he left it. It is not surprising that the Wizard has left a surprising double. It would not be surprising if he hits it. And he has hit it. The Wizard goes his own way and goes through to round 2 and flexes his biceps on stage.
Open in 2012, who is so far in the ascendancy.
Yeah, beat Brendan on the way to that title.
Yes, he did.
99.
Brendan didn't qualify for last year's European Championship, but he has been an ever-present on the Euro Tour so far this season. £9,000 on the European Order of Merit. And he might not be adding to it significantly this weekend either, because Barney's opened up a 4-0 lead.
Game on.
And as you say, it's not blistering, but that was a 30.
But this would stop it. He hasn't got another treble. And Raymond van Barneveld will be going for this if there is a chance.
124.
Yes, he certainly will. Well, treble 18 for 50. Can't find the treble 18 that would have left a crack at the bullseye.
56. Brendan, you require 60.
Well, could be nothing more than a consolation, but he'll want to set the ball rolling, and he'll want to just pin a double of any description just to give him some sort of reassurance, because that is now 0 from 5 for Brendan Dolan. And Barney returns looking at 68. Make that 48s and make that tops.
48.
Well, missed darts have been a concern. I think this is something he's going to have to work on
20.
ahead to tomorrow, assuming he gets through.
Bit of concern for both players. Brendan Dolan keeps missing. Oh, well, finally. It's taken him 7 attempts, but Brendan Dolan has finally hit a double. He will not be whitewashed by Raymond van Barneveld, but the chances are he will be beaten.
Suggests that he's a little bit rattled, and he could do with putting this one to bed sooner rather than later. That was treble 7, was it?
43 left. 11 for double 16 or 3 for tops. 3 for tops it is.
44.
And it's another match dart missed by Raymond van Barneveld, and this is gettable.
19s for Dolan. That's the first port of call. Let's see where it takes him. Single to leave 70. Single to leave bull. And this time he can't find it just when he needed it most as well. Barney gets his latest opportunity.
20.
And it's one that he finally takes. Raymond van Barneveld needed 4 match darts before he pinned one.
He suddenly found himself quite warm on stage itself.
Yeah, it's warm up there. I was just talking to one of the referees in the break in the last game, and he was saying it's very hot on that stage. I'm not surprised to hear that. Every time we come here in the spring, it's warm in there when it's full.
Well, Mikkel poised again for another break of throw, and once again Roby has hit a single one with his first dart. Now admittedly the last time was when he was going for the bull, but it's the same outcome. It's left himself under pressure. Mikkel double 12 here for 4-0, and a second break of throw just inside for double 6.
Right next door to double 10.
Oof.
And he's in the basement.
18.
And there's nothing there.
Roby requires 75.
Maybe that's what Roby needed to get into this match. Something akin to his second bite of the cherry. Double top. Exactly what he needed. And listen to the difference in the 2,000 fans here in Graz.
Well,
it was quite tame.
Yeah, and well, first start again astray from Roby, and it's become a not quite a recurring theme, but it has been noticeable.
Now, what Ryan's got to do on this double 6 is believe. Straight at it, right in the middle, and just stay in his bubble.
Kurt Bevins has called order 2 or 3 times already, and I think he was thinking about it again, but I think he just wants to let Ryan get on with this. Yeah, that'll silence him.
Sometimes you need...
1-3-2 for the match. That's where he's aiming. 19s is the next target. Can't find the treble that would have left the bull, and he had a fairly decent marker there as well, maybe slightly obscured.
Roby 130.
I'd still make Mikkel favourite here.
For the first of 2 breaks that he needs, it's the bull. Oh my word, that was close.
Ryan, you require 72.
But now Mikkel can put his index finger to his lips if he finds one more of those, and there's a snarl. It's double top.
And it's victory for Ryan Mikkel on his debut in the Austrian Darts Open. It's all smiles as the barber.
3 or 4 years ago, and he needs to figure that out.
Well, it was one of the cornerstones of his success. And try and find his way through to the bullseye here.
64.
That'll do. Leaves him on a single to double.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario there. Last thing you want to do is leave something like 62, where you've got to get 2 singles to double. At least you can think, okay, big 17, 2 shots to take the lead again.
Oh, just fill it up. Oh, well, he did go down the board to leave tops. I think he's got the mark of darts, stay there. Create some noise. If you've got to burn a dart to get to a double, doesn't matter.
Of all the numbers that Gurney did not want to hear, that was it. But it didn't matter. And a little bit of emotion from Superchin.
His best leg of the match, a 14-darter. And
just when Gurney thinks he's going to have it easy, Bunting will not leave him alone.
Oh, he's going 16s. He's got the treble, needs the double.
68.
This would be a sickener for Daryl Gurney if Bunting could go 180, 1-2, 1 out.
Earlier in the day, we saw Ricardo Pietreczko going bull first on this shot. But is it bull last? It's not. And it's not 4-4 either. Gurney has got to start finding double 16 quicker than at any point this season. He's not been good enough down here, but he finds it this time. And things are starting to click a little bit. He might have the average, which is 5 below his opponent, but there are moments in this game which you have to admire.
Well, to win it, Superchin wants double 8.
24.
And he can't even understand how he's not won it yet, but he will have another opportunity. There have been an awful lot of missed doubles in this game. 15 for Gurney, 9 for Stephen Bunting.
When you're getting 20 darts at a double in a match, any match at best of 11, you expect to win. Daryl gets more, and he's been pretty good in the northeast corner.
Double 2. Double 1. Daryl Gurney has missed 6 for the match. He did everything right until the final blow.
Stephen Bunting is lucky to be here. He's lucky to still be in this match.
But he may not be in this match much longer. As Daryl Gurney has already missed 6 for the match, surely it's not going to get to 9.
Every dart player likes 9, but not when it comes to missed darts for the match.
Last chance is taken, and Daryl Gurney ends a 4-game losing streak on the European Tour. It's only his 2nd victory on the Euro Tour this year. There was some really good stuff in there from Superchin, but he nearly threw it away at the end. Players' Championship events, 95.4. Chris Dobie's 95.1. Van Gerwen's won 1. Dobie hasn't got off his board yet. Ooh, Viteslav, that was in with a chance when he let it go, wasn't it?
Chris require 130.
Yeah, and this may well have to go, Chris. Otherwise, punishment may be forthcoming. And it's not going to go. And Sedlak will return looking at
65.
72, a very manageable 72 as well. Let's see how he fares with this one. Very nicely done indeed. Double 12. Well, I'll tell you what, that's another 14 darter, back-to-back 14 darters, and that's a breaker throw as well.
This is good from Viteslav Sedlak.
$99.
Just a bit of a lull in the atmosphere and the crowd as well, as no doubt maybe saving something in reserve for the final match of the evening. Mensur is in the building, so
yes,
too the entire Suljevic family, or the immediate family, not the entire family.
The Mensur anticipation has begun.
I think so. Treble 18 leaves double 16 for 4-3. That's nicely played.
But it's a very impressive display, this, from Chris Dobie. I would go as far as to say, as from what we've seen so far, it might be the performance of the day.
Chris requires requires 76.
Well, he reached the final day in Munich before losing out to Damon Heta. And it looks like he's going to move through the opening round. That's the worst dart he's thrown in the whole match. And this might be the last dart he throws in the whole match.
68.
Not yet, it isn't.
Now he'll throw at least one more. And I think come the culmination of this one, I think Dobie will acknowledge Sedlak's performance as well. He's that sort of player. He always takes the time to do that sort of thing. But it is Chris Dobie looking now at double four for a 13-dart finale to what has been, well, for many people, the performance of the day so far. Doesn't want to stutter over the line, but he's in the madhouse after all of this, Dan.
Oh, he's going to bust it.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's sensible. Don't want to miss outside on double one and be stuck on double one, knowing that he will come back. The interesting thing, if Sedlak was on a 170 finish, would he have gone for it then?
Well, take two here for Chris Dobie then. And this time he makes it pay. And Chris Dobie wraps up what I think is the performance of the day. A top plus average, some very impressive finishing, but I think he was made to play well by his opponent, Vítězslav Sedlak, with another eye-catching performance.
Don't focus on the bullseye later.
Because there will be those out there who say, well, it's only all well and good as long as you do take out the 180. Obviously, you know, it may well be that he doesn't, and he didn't there. But yeah, he's in a great position on throw. 156 plays 297.
But the only reason he's on 156 is because he hit that 25 earlier.
Yeah. Whereas it could have been
161?
161 or something less manageable.
Exactly. It's like being a chess player like Garry Kasparov. He knew what he was going to do with a certain bishop about 5 moves ago. Sulevic knew that he wanted something like 56.
And the other thing with
10 darts ago.
With Sulevic as well, if he goes 20, danger could go 5 or 1, but his prowess on the bull is very strong as well, so he knows he's going to get at least 25 out of it. Or he should do.
Where's your money, left or right?
16.
I didn't have any money on high. And that was greeted with silence.
Yeah, it shouldn't be forgotten about Sulevic's prowess on the ball, given his soft tip days as well. He does like that. Anyway, tops here for 3-1.
Oh, he doesn't like that lie at all. He's going to have to go left of it.
Anxious times here for Mensur. Ricky Evans on a Shanghai finish. The crowd, I'm not sure it's helping every dart that he throws, but he's got away with that one and he leads 3-1.
Do you know what, Rob? I'm already looking forward to tomorrow. Be the second biggest finish of the match. The biggest being 76.
There's the single 18. Double 20 for a 5-4 lead and a break of throw, but Evans survives. And Evans returns looking, he said he requires 50, just to be clear, not 55 by the way, so tops it is.
It would have still been his biggest finish of the match, because his biggest one is 36. Tops for Mensur for the lead. It's for a break of throw, and he's still not getting the right kind of guide. It's too high. Oh my, where does he go from here? Does he get it in? I don't know how he did, but the spirit from Sulevic gets him to a 5-4 lead. He's nowhere near his peak. He's nowhere near what he can do. Tidy ton. But what does that make Evans do? It was the 17s route. He needed 2 trebles for double 16. All he can do is watch now. This might be it.
Well, I think Evans will be hopeful of coming back to set up this opportunity on 38. Mensur, though, never rule anything out of the equation. 116 is the target. Gets the treble. Single 16 for tops.
Go 20 double 18, Mensur, because he has not had a great deal of joy on tops, but double 18
for the match. 116 check out for Mensur Suljevic, and that is the illustration of what it means. Austria's #1 player gets the better of rapid Ricky Evans. And he finishes in style, and it brings the house down, and it brings the curtain down on what has been a terrific opening day here at the Austrian Darts Open. Suljovic, our final winner, 6-4.